Good morning, everyone. Today is day 2 of our renovation, well, kind of partial renovation and cleaning up of our new homestead. Let's take a look and see what we've done. Okay, so we have, well, my husband has mowed all of this tall grass with a brush trimmer. We still have to trim the trees. This is our well house, we're thinking. It looks like a well house. We pulled back the covers and we looked at it. We've got all of that done. This will help keep the rodents and the pests away from our house. We got to move this trailer. My husband's done all this morning. We've been here since 5 o'clock. And then I'm trying not to step on any ant piles as we walk. He is doing the backyard. There's our girlies. Mabel something. What about her? She scared? Oh. We don't know what this is yet. This looks like some kind of watering system for animals. It's scary looking. This looks like a door. This must be our hot water tank door. Well, it was. I didn't know this was here. I gotta clean this up. Yep. Okay, so that's a door. It's our backyard. This will have to be cleaned and replaced. Gross looking. They had a swimming pool back here, hence the reason why there's water everywhere. We gotta redo the porch, extend it out, because they have a cabinet right there. You can't even access it. I have no clue. I don't even know what half this stuff is. Watch for snakes. A screen door. Some nasty insulation. That looks like a rebar table. We may keep that and paint it black. Looks like an outside coffee table. Gotta clean up the back porch, get rid of all this stuff. But let's go talk about my garden area and where my animals are gonna go. Okay. I think this was a well or something, or you guys know what this is? It's seriously just water sitting there, but it looks like it has a float where it fills it up. Do you have any idea what that is? Please let me know. Okay, now to walk where there's no poop, because there was a cow loose here the other day. So this fencing right here, we're gonna mow around this fencing, and that's where we're gonna put my son's camper and his 2 dogs. He has a nice little area over here. We believe the septic tank's over here somewhere, so we can attach his camper right to the septic tank. But this will be his yard. It looks like once we get it mowed down, it'll look really good. And this will be the beginning of my goat's pasture. It already has some fencing up. We are going to have to secure it and clear the fence line and put up electric wire. But you will see, oh, it's already divided. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, guys. I seen a dividing fence in there. I just gotta check to see how much, if my goats can get out or not. We gotta dig a line, a water line and an electric line to go out here. Because I want to be able to have water at the barn and electric at the barn. Because if I get a dairy goat or a dairy cow, I want to be able to milk them with a milker. I mean, I can hand milk, but eventually I want to get a milker. My feet are so wet right now. We've been out here since 5 to try to beat the heat. This spot over here is where my garden's going to go. And all of this open area, besides this dirt spot we're going to clean up, where this old car is at, is where I'm going to run my chicken tractor. So here's my barn. Isn't it awesome? For my goaties. And then I wanted to make use of this walker for a goat walker, but they may recycle it with all the metal. And here is the other side of the fence, the pasture. So I know I'm gonna have girls on one side and boys on the other. I'm only gonna have like 2 boys. So until we wean the babies and stuff, but. So the girls will get the bigger side of the pasture, the boys will get the smaller, of course. Let's go in here and look. It's a little messy. It's really actually kind of messy. I did all the cleaning yesterday inside the house. So my husband is doing all the outside work. He says that is not my place to mow the yard. So I'm not going to complain. Okay, watch for snakes as I'm walking, because we're going to mow all this down so we can get over here and clean this up. I've got a lot of work to do over here. Sorry, I'm really walking slow because I'm watching for snakes. There's water in this area, so I have to watch for copperheads. And they don't make noises. There's a gate for the barn. There's a wasper. Ooh, spider web. Just a second. I gotta move this spider web. I'm not too fond of spiders, but I'm not scared of them as long as they're not on me. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, so we have to go through all of this barn. No, like I said, nobody's lived in here for over 10 years. And they want us to move all the metal over to that spot where the horse walker is. And we can burn everything else that we don't need. This is part of our house. This is a stall. I may turn this one into a milking stall because my goats are going to be on that side or one side or another. Oh, look, there's a water spot. Once we get the well working, let's check that out. This spot is where I really wanted my goats to be. However, you will see that there's a lot of water here. I'm going to have to drop in some dirt, some fill, and put some brick in it so this way it doesn't wash back out. But make a box to contain the dirt. This way when they come in here to get out of the rain, they're going to be out of the rain and not sitting in water. I don't want hoof rot. I don't want snakes to come in here. And I gotta fix that spot over there. this spot right here. A lot of these boards need to be put back on here. But ultimately, look at this barn. We've got some issues, some rot. Careful, girls. My dog's following me. And nothing that can't be fixed with a little bit of wood that we have inside this barn already, and some by my house. But we're gonna put concrete. We're probably gonna put rock down here until we get concrete, because I don't want water sitting anywhere. Ooh, I'm so afraid of this stuff. I should have worn shoes, but it's so wet outside, my socks will be soaking wet. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking. They had horses here at one time. This is getting soft, so I'm not gonna go any further. But we have a stall here we gotta clean out. It looks gross. We got a stall here. We got a gate there, some old cars. We get this stall right here. I wanted to make my chicken coop, so I'll have to clean this up. Oh, it's really sticky. And we have this stall right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a 8 horse stall barn. Come on, Callie. Come on, Mabel. They did have horses here a long, long time ago. Since then, it has been emptied and left to rot. But thankfully, ooh, it's a dirt dauber. That was a wasper. Sorry for that freak out. I don't need to get stung. I swell up pretty good when I get stung by a wasper. I have a slight allergic reaction to them, not like a gigantic. Mabel, Callie, come on. Callie. Maybe she went back to the house. Whew, there she is. So that's my barn. This is my house. Those are the cows across the street. That's the big yellow house, the John Deere house we considered renting to own. But it's a 1-bedroom and like 800 square feet. Still bigger than what I was living in before. Our tiny home. We go from 800 square feet to almost 2,000 square feet. Okay, we go from 296 square feet to almost 2,000 square feet. But this is where my garden's going to go. And then all of that could be fruit trees, nut trees, and my chickens. And that wood fence that's over here, we're going to continue on with that wood fence. But we're going to do it like 3 foot along the road. This way it just makes it look really cute. We're not going to put a gate in here. So far, this is day 2. I gotta get all that stuff out of the house and put in the trailer. Hey guys, I'm really excited. I cannot wait to move in here completely. There's supposed to be someone coming out Monday, tomorrow's Monday, to look at the well to make sure it is up and running. And then we gotta do some checking of, because it has central heat, so we gotta go underneath the house and check to make sure all the vents are up to the house. And we'll have heat for this winter. So excited, guys. I'm ready to start having a room for my canned goods, for my vegetables. Eventually maybe I'll put a root cellar in somewhere. I don't see any hills, so it's gonna be more like a basement, I guess. There it is again. You guys got the full tour. Yesterday you got the tour of the house. Today you got a tour of the barn and the yards. Got another question. What do you guys do to get rid of the smell of mouse urine and feces out of the house? Because it's just really strong. What are some things that we could possibly do to get rid of that smell? It's been empty for 10 years. And of course, we got it all cleaned up, but it's still there. The smell is still there, and I would really like to get rid of it. So, put in the comments what you guys would do to get rid of the smell. I'm going to close you out with a video of my barn and my pastures for my goats. They will be out there soon enough. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.